Hello, everybody. Cohenversations number 33. Thursday, April 30th. Oh my God. It's tough to know. Oh, look at this. Oh, Kaisa brought me in a note that says, I love you, with a little
Happy
K
face.
and a couple droopy boobs or something. Anyway, hey Owen, hi Larry, how are you? Um, anyway, um, first of all, if I look like crap today, it's because my dogs decided that there was something in the yard last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, and pretty much I've been up since then. So I'm a little tired. I'm also in kind of an odd mood, a bit introspective today, I guess. Um, I'll let her. She's out of the room now, Owen. I will let her know when I see her after this that you said gave her love. That's very nice. Um, Yesterday I talked about art. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative as long as it's true to the artist. And I started thinking a lot about various things. Let me start by saying this is not a plea for attention and praise, all right? That is not what this is, and I don't want people to think that is what this is, all right? But you makes a point. I'll try to be grammatically correct here of doing a regular thing. In this case, conversations. Done 33 of them. Started out doing them weekly or daily, and then cut out the weekends. So that's good. Um, and I started thinking, okay, so why did I do that? And there were a number. I did it. A, a few people spoke to me about a couple of things that I had put online that calmed them, that made them feel um, that they found interesting, and I thought, okay, that is something that I can contribute. I mentioned often that I was inspired by Owen Lovejoy because he went out and shared his art. Another person who inspired me by sharing their art, Rick Reichman, just joined us. These are people who have created something or are putting forth an artistic product that grounds their viewers. That yeah, it is art, Rick. It is art, um, and that's important. That is absolutely important. And the quality may waver. It does for all of us. Sometimes you're right on. Sometimes you just miss. Um, that happens. But because they are creating art, because they are putting things out there for people, they are contributing. And there are times that I don't know that I feel that I'm contributing. Um, I started questioning the relevance of conversations. Um, is it a contribution to the general good, or is it just my ego saying, share your wisdom? If it's the latter, I have no reason to be doing this because I have no particular wisdom. I have a lot of gut feelings, and I certainly care. I care about the people that I know and love. Um, but whether that is something that everyone needs to see, or everyone needs to listen to, or anyone needs to pander to my ego, I am not convinced. So, trust me, this is not me. This is my last conversation. That is not where this is going, so don't worry about that. And I seriously am not asking for praise. I am in a I am going through a bit of self-evaluation because I do not want to contribute to the noise in the world. There is a lot of noise in the world, and we don't need it. Several of these conversations have been about enjoying the silence or enjoying the sounds of nature. This is not a sound of nature. I will tell you that right out. I will stick by those guns. Um, this is just a guy droning on and on and on. So it's important, and this is really the point of this. It's important to self-assess. I've often said that I never want to be that guy in theater who finds out midway through a rehearsal period that he just ain't got it anymore. We all know those people. Um, but I'll tell you why I'm breaking up, Lorraine. It's because my internet is crap. I'm with AT&T. Anyway, so I've often said I don't want to be that guy. Um, I never want to become the director who just phones in his job. We've worked with those people. Whatever I decide to do, I want it to be a contribution. I think several of my Cohenversations contributions. I think they've touched some people. I think they may have enlightened some people. I have no way of knowing. I really don't. I have to go on my gut for that. But a number of these have not. A number, possibly including this one, are just rambling. Um, Thank you, Lorraine. I have a very funny heart. um, but the point is, it's important to take a step back every now and then to evaluate what you're doing, what your product is, what your contribution is, and to seriously look at it and decide for yourself if it stops being a contribution, if it just ends up being ego stroking. Because there's plenty of ego going on out in the world these days, and we don't need more of it. We need people that care more about the public, about people they know, people they don't know, than they do about themselves. And I want always to be a person who cares more about others than I do about myself. So, I am taking time to think this over. It's Thursday. I've got one more conversation for this week. That will be tomorrow night. And I will probably, definitely do Monday nights. You know why? Because it's 35, and I'm anally retentive enough to not want to stop on 34. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be self-evaluating. I'm going to be sitting here saying, what is my contribution? What do these contribute to the general good? And if I can't come up with any reasons, at that point I will probably hang up the Cohenversations. I've had a good run. I've enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. Um, but I don't care about if I enjoy it or not. I care about if it's relevant. So, what I do right now is I challenge all of you to. I want you to look at what you're doing. I want you to evaluate it. I want you to ask if it's relevant. And if it's not, use the talents you have to come up with something that is relevant. Because you can. Um, I've become very excited about my director roundtables. I think they're relevant. They are getting some good energy and some good information out into the general public. Sunday nights at 7. You can find it advertised on my Facebook page. Or you can get on the mailing list, thegregorymcohen@gmail.com. I will add you to the mailing list. I know that's relevant for the time being. As for this, we shall see. But no matter what, this is not the last one. And even if I end them on Monday, they won't be ended. They'll just be more random, probably. When I really feel I have to say something. Anyway, that's the challenge. Find your relevance, what you are contributing to the world. And I know there are a lot of people typing a whole bunch of stuff over here. I can't read at the same time. I'm sorry. I just can't do that. So I'll look at those later. But thank you for joining me on this journey. Continue, please, as long as I do. I'd like to see familiar names here. I'd like to see new names here. And in the meantime, don't touch your face. Stay far away from each other. And seriously, know that I love you very much. Thank you.